The house made it very clear that it wanted to embrace its roots, so of an Italian Sicilian. Former seamstress for major fashion houses, today I'm going to decipher the fashion show. Well, thankfully Dolce & Gabbana are still there to bring us glamour, femininity and confidence, because I was frankly starting to get bored during this fashion week. They want to pay tribute to the pure and traditional Italian mama, so we'll see rosaries, black shawls. By the way, it's all black, which I find a bit of a shame. So if they're associating the Italian mama with something very mournful, I don't know, it's not exactly cheerful and bright. On the other hand, it's super feminine, super sexy. They really own their choices, and that's what I like. They don't do things halfway. You can tell it's a house of pure tailoring because the suits, the tailoring are truly beautiful. It's well done. You can see they have mastered the art of tailoring, whether it's the long coats, the trench coats, the pants, the jackets. It's really beautiful, well executed. The drape is perfect. So personally, I love these tailored dress looks that fit close to the body, with little lace details that are just barely gleam. I find it sublime. At Dolce & Gabbana, they're not afraid to embrace the sexy woman, the Italian woman, and that's really refreshing, especially in this fashion world where the androgynous woman has been highlighted for years. It's exhausting. Sometimes I find that at Dolce & Gabbana, it's a bit too much, especially when they use beautiful lace like this. Very elaborate. I sometimes think it could use a bit more subtlety, but, well, they're Italian, so if you ask them to hold back, I don't think they'd even understand. So I love almost all the looks with perfect tailoring. Thank you, Italians. Fortunately, you're here. It's simply impeccable couture work, then. Bravo to the Dolce & Gabbana ateliers. And as soon as it gets into crochet shawls dragging on the ground, that's less my thing. Honestly, it's not really my style. I think it looks too much like a grandmother's shawl or an old village witch's. The bags, I'm really not a fan at all. For me, we're in that slightly dusty Dolce & Gabbana vibe. This grandmother bag, I don't find it modern at all. When they play with vintage lingerie like that, old girdles, but all in black, in satin, so reimagined, that I love. Personally, I love the inside-outside style. For this look, I think it's a shame they use this kind of jeans that makes the outfit look a bit cheap. Especially since we're at Dolce, who are masters of tailoring. I would have loved a gorgeous tailored pair of pants, a bit oversized, low-waisted, a bit baggy. That would have been stunning to complete this look, and not these ripped, faded jeans. Sometimes it lacks subtlety. I mean, sometimes at Dolce & Gabbana, let's be honest, it borders a bit on the look of a lady of the night, if you know what I mean. That's all I have to say about Dolce & Gabbana. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new fashion show analysis.